All right, and now kind of a switcheroo going. Calathea had to take off, but in place. Tell us about Krikec.
Sorry, muted. Well, Krikec has been trying to sleep off the effects of entering the far realm. It's been rather rather strange since we've got here, and um, while he was a little discombobulated, he seemed to become faster as he stepped into the Feywild, and he's wondering what other changes will come in the future. As he sees his hands seem to have become more powerful than they were before.
Nice. All right, and guys left off. Together, you were leaving the hut with the giant toad. You guys can kind of go further in here, or you can keep moving the steps over to another house. All right. Whatever y'all want to do.
Well, nobody answered when we tried to hail this house, and
Yeah.
we saw the big toad in this one, so I guess we can go check out this one.
Alrighty. Going up there, the wooden plank leads to a 10-foot high raised wooden platform stands atop a mound of mossy earth and mud. Two bullywugs lays at their guard posts atop the platform, occasionally peering through a long spyglass mounted on a swivel. You see a frayed clothesline attaches one corner of the watchtower, uh, is festooned with patchwork garments, and the line stretches toward the nearby lake before disappearing into the fog. And as you all are kind of approaching, as I think, I don't think Krikec knows Bullywug.
He does not know that language.
Alright.
We'll wave up to them and try and be friendly.
Of course. Let me get into. Okay, can you guys see at this point?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, just sort of. Okay, and then seeing that with that. Okay, kind of peering out from the two polywugs, they start calling out to you in their native language before they kind of switch to kind of chopped common. They're like, "Oh, who are you?" They call out.
Well, I am Sigarda Heron, and these are my companions, and I'll introduce them or let them introduce themselves and say we are kind of here to talk or speak with the hag. Was her Yellow Straw or Straw?
Blightstraw.
Blightstraw. We just want information from her. No harm.
And one of them kind of looks. Go ahead, Sigarda. Go give me a persuasion check.
I will try. Yeah.
Okay. So, as a sort of crow can say, oh, you must be new assassins, eh? Trying to kill the king.
I look at Flavor Flav and go, maybe you'll have better luck.
Yo, no. We just want to go talk to, what's that lady's name again?
Blightstraw.
Lightstraw.
Lightstraw, yeah. We just need to
she
talk,
wants you to
yo.
kill our king.
No, we're not coming here to kill nobody, yo.
I didn't know there was a king.
Oh, they say, yes, King Gullywup the Ninth.
Oh, that's an awesome name. Hey, does he want to hear somebody play? Listen to this dude back here, Billy. Hit it.
Oh, he's like Gullywup the 19th, and then actually, as you guys are walking, Billy's like, oh, we'll whisper to Sigarda, they like kill each other all the time for leadership, and then he'll start playing.
Oh no, we don't want to kill your leader. We want to pay homage to him.
Yeah, man. That's why we brought Billy, yo.
We have offerings for him. We'd like to garner his favor for. I kind of ruffle around and pull out that humming key and go this, and we bring with us wine as well. We would like to share wine with him, and I'm going to pack the Calliope cask I carry with me.
Oh, poison the king. Okay, that's we haven't seen that in the
Oh goddamn!
And they say, okay.
No. I will show it. I will pour some, drink it myself.
I think they want you to kill the king.
Yeah, I should get go ahead and give insights on that. See if they're
insight.
I'm gonna insight that too.
okay.
We're very insightful.
Well, especially when before Billy started playing, and he kind of went aside and said like, "Oh yeah, they kill each other all the time. The leaders do. They don't. They're kind of neutral on that. Like, yeah, they're kind of thinking like it could be, but it kind of doesn't matter to them. So, yeah, they don't seem alarmed. They don't seem like they're gonna call it in or anything.
They're probably just gonna grab a thing of popcorn.
Yeah.
Huddle. Can we pretend to kill the king, or do we? I don't want to kill the king.
We're just looking for the hag.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to kill anyone. I mean, I just met the guy.
Maybe we should go to a different house where they don't ask us to kill people.
I mean, I've one locked their doors, the other one smelled of dead fish, and the other one is playing Swallow Me with a bullywug.
Maybe these people over here.
Which here or
there's a rope on this tree, yo.
well, this is a clothesline that gets you there. They'll tell you. Oh, they say, oh yeah, you could take your boat to here, and then you just tell them that you're not here, not here to kill the king. And you see the other one kind of does a really obvious winky face. It says, and they'll take you to King Gullywup, and you can play music and give them wine.
Right, I have a feeling we're being set up, but let's do it anyway.
We could just leave them here and go look elsewhere.
I mean, they did say we could take our skiff over there, and we don't have to say what they said.
I'm not really interested.
We do kind of need to talk to the hag, and they said these people are the best way to get to them. And she may know where Juniper is. and are missing things.
Okay. Go ahead and. So are we gonna take this skiff to pop out over here, or do you want to try to go a different
The one with the gator?
I mean, you could try to swim.
No, we'll take the skiff. I'll take the skiff.
I'll fly.
I was gonna say like, if it was only an all fairy fire, it'd be like, well, you guys can just fly, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, you can announce us.
All right, I'm going to get. No, making sure I'm still recording. Okay, great. Just kind of bunch everybody up. Click. And the skiff ride, pretty quick. It's really just swimming, like rowing, good like 30 feet. Just kind of. Just kind of, do that be easier, and then you don't have to be tied to it. All right, and as we go up, actually gonna close a window on that. I keep clicking on the Discord. Okay. All right, and as you just take kind of the skiff to go up. The first thing that you obviously is you will see this a ramshackle hall is built around this big tree, and two of the tree's limbs reach out through the walls like enormous welcoming arms. The interior of the hall is roomy, and you kind of see this open floor plan that allows occupants of the upper story to kind of look out over the lower one. You can kind of see bullywug courtiers crowd into the space, filling out with their guttural croaks. You can see a lot of faded clothing and it's very mud stained. And as you all arrive, you see two of the bullywugs in there. You see they kind of reach off the docks and they have like little spears and they say, "Halt!" And they say in bullywug before switching up to common, "Who are you?"
So I guess I'll do it. Sigarda kind of says, "I am Sigarda Heron, and I am here to talk with your Queen about speaking to Blightstraw, or getting an audience with her. We mean you no harm and simply wish to parley.
Oh.
And we also have excellent musical accompaniment. Flavor Flav wants to sing for your king."
And they'll say, the saying, it's like, "Oh." And you guys can see, actually, when you guys left, because, actually really quick, for Flavor Flav, your Aurora Borealis lantern, does the clear fog, does it kind of go back to where it was, like, after you...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know suddenly, like, there's this clearing in the fog, and everyone could kind of see that, wait, like, those people that came from earlier, they dispersed the fog, but didn't know if it was just kind of like a around you thing, or...
Oh, it's only 30 feet around the lantern.
Okay, no. Cool.
Non-magical only.
No, that's fine. and they'll just like, oh. And is it particularly bright? Does it have like cool little spectacles?
Yeah, there's a lantern. I can get you the right verbiage. Hold on.
Sure. It was just more of like if they see it, like do they see, like this kind of like scintillating colors kind of emanate from you?
Oh yeah, it looks like the Aurora Borealis.
Okay. Yep. Like the namesake, and they'll sort of look at Flava Flav, and they'll say,
Beautiful to behold when lit. This
Ah.
lantern operates like any other, and it also clears dense fog, steam, and other sight-impeding environmental effects in a 30-foot radius.
Nice. Okay. And they could say, ooh, pretty. Ooh, lantern. The king will want that. And they'll say, I'll tell you, okay. Just, you go around, and they'll point to over here. Like, you go around to here, you see the king. And they just kind of look at you, and they say something in bullywog to each other. They sort of look and they kind of nod, and they let you go through, and they start exchanging like little pouches with each other.
Oh, yo, they're betting on how good I'm gonna sing, yo.
Yes, that's exactly that. You don't have to do an insight at all.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
You want to lead the way?
Is there like a boat or something in here, yo? Because I just got this. I got my my hooves just styled.
They look and they point. They motion to the ground. You can walk around, and it's just caked with like mud.
I think you're gonna have to take one for the team.
Yeah.
All right.
Like this whole
I'm
place
glad,
is like.
I'm glad I got bard cleaning. Oh no, I don't have bard cleaning yet.
Oh. Yeah. Zephyr can also do that as well. Sigarda and everyone else who's going by the way of the landlubber, you'll see that this large mangrove tree is in the middle of this patch of heavily churned mud, where rustling and rotting bits of armor and weapons are scattered. You see two links of chain are anchored to opposite ends of a tree trunk, each with an iron shackle on the end. And that's over here by this mangrove tree.
Huh.
It looks, for my more martially minded, that looks especially kind of like some would say a proving ground, like a little arena area. And you guys will also pass. You'll see kind of behind over here is rising from the soggy earth. You'll see a sturdy wooden hut with an open doorway on one side of it. And at the back of the hut are two, looks like holding cells. Thick mangrove roots serve as bars with a small round door closing off each cell. The floor of one cell is covered with several inches of stinking water. The other holds a figure in rags stumped against the wall. Let me see if you guys can see that. Let me just move this out of the way. See that. And I think you could see the other sort of it looks like once kind of a knightly and dressed in kind of what was once knightly garb. It's kind of tattered and muddy and disgusting. You just see this bullywug.
I like that art.
Yeah. Pretty nice. But yes, as you walk away, you will see more bullywugs, and then they see you, and they also start getting pouches, and they kind of trade among the other. And as you make your way to this kind of little grove-ish area,
Yo, Billy, play us some grandiose entrance music, yo.
and he just says, "No doubt." Ooh.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We got like it sounds like freaking question 67 and 68. Am I the only Chicago fan? Just me?
I think so.
Oh. I feel like I should know that. I probably will know that if I heard it. I just haven't heard it in a while.
I'll never forget it, man. They played it. It was on when Conan was still on late night, like primetime late night, like real channels. And he did it for who's the guy that's always on like NBC Sports?
No idea.
Anyway, they played that to like intro him in, and he was like, "Holy crap! What did you play that for? That sounds amazing." And I was like, "That is an awesome entrance song." Anyway,
but yes, as you all are coming in with the sweet sounds of these bagpipes just piping away, and everyone kind of turns and looks as you guys arrive, and just watching Billy, with the bagpipes just blaring away, and you see this grand marble gazebo stands atop this mound of soggy earth. It's white stone, streaked green with algae. Support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so the domed canopy now slits askew. And as these short steps, rim the gazebo lead to the small floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows, and among them this harpist that was sending delicate notes that mingled with the murmured croaks of the gathered nobles. They'll kind of stop as you all are entering. And on a dais, this flabby bullywug, wearing a crown of woven lily flowers, sits atop this ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the pages. Without looking up, he'll say something in bullywug and then stop, because no one can. He'll say, have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gulup the 19th? He slams the book closed as if to punctuate his question.
Are you not hearing this music, yo? Billy, play louder.
And starts playing louder, and he's just like, but oh, that's similar bullywug, but he's just like, but you don't have anyone announce it. I will definitely spare your bagpiper, but
hey, yo, we got the great distinct honor of being part of Flava Flav's crew. Yeah, boy. We got over here with the Mad Hops, Sigarda. Over here, my boy flying around. That's Zephyr. Way back there, that's Geren, kind of hanging in back. Geren, come on, wave to the crowd. And then pulling up the rear, my buddy on a half shell, that's Krikec, yo. Krikec, give him a spin, brother.
And Krikec just stares at Flavor.
Oh boy, I've seen you do some breakdancing, man.
I kind of whisper to Flavor, introduce him as the Witchlight Monarch.
Oh yeah, we got the Witchlight Monarch and stuff, yo.
You
guys know about the carnival, right?
Just the witch. We've heard of there were Witchlight Monarchs this year. Welcome, welcome. I guess I shouldn't throw you into the dungeon just yet.
Well, that would be lovely. We would just like to have a
Actually,
talk.
I think now there we go. There's a better picture of the King Gullup. And his King Gullup's knights kind of stand to attention, but some of them are kind of jamming, are kind of tapping their feet to Billy as you all arrive. So this is welcome, Witchlights, monarchs, and your herald is doing a magnificent job. Tell me. What brings you all here?
Well, we are looking for some things we've lost. I've lost my sense of fashion, according to my best friend, and we are all looking for our dear and lost friend, Alba or Juniper.
Oh, I think I've heard it of. Maybe I've seen a juniper. Oh, yes. I think I may have seen a juniper. But I'll tell you what, though. Okay. Maybe as long as you're here, you can consider yourselves valued guests of my majestic kingdom. But I will say, I would actually, since you're here, I'd like to offer you a since you're here so majestic, maybe you all like to join our soggy court and do a service for your new king, King Gullup.
What can we do you for there, King?
He says, well, I have a need for someone to deliver a book to the to our esteemed leader of Hither, Barlova Blightstraw. I have a book that I, of course, found. Some rapscallion stole it. So while my knights must find the thief and do the proper justice, I figured you all could go there, return the book, and you could let Blightstraw know that I did not, for any reason, have anything to do with your book, the book being missing. And in fact, since I found I returned it, I am nothing but the best kind of ally for Blightstraw.
I don't know, gang. Well, we're trying to find some other stuff out too, yo. Like, I guess we need to go talk to Brightstraw anyway about your boy Octavius's heart.
Who?
Oh, he's the dude with playing with those mad flute skills outside of this place. You ain't ever heard him play?
Of course not. We have my harpist is one of the best in the land, and no need to go sulk with the more commoners. I need more refined taste in music.
All right. Well, you heard Billy though. Your boy's not better than Billy, is he? I mean, let's hear him. Let's have him give it a whirl.
And I guess it's the other. As the harpsists will play their music, it's not particularly It sounds very nice. And then, oh my gosh, I hot streak with Billy, just playing, and they say, yeah. I was definitely glad that whenever we need the bagpipe according, there is no better bagpiper than your Billy. But yes, yes, I'm sure if you do this grand service for this court, you will make the best. We will be the best of friends, and you will get the best hospitality than anywhere in Hither by doing this service. And we'll hand Flavor, you'll get handed the book, and the book will be the front cover of it. Will say in common, "The Big Book of Bad Blood." And Krikec, as I'll just kind of push you guys forward because Geren being far away over there, kind of, and they'll offer you guys some some cups of wine. They'll for you to drink, and I will say, Krikec, is you are given you actually get an empty wine, but as you kind of look, there's a note in there.
Can I try to get it out without being noticed?
Yeah, go ahead, give me sleight of hand. I'll say with advantage because everyone's kind of between Flava Flav and Billy, blaring out with those bagpipes, so it's good. Kind of pull out. It's written in Sylvan.
I think. Yes, I do read Sylvan.
Oh, good. That became a might be like, oh, crap. Who do I give it to? Sylvan says, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muck Stump, at once. The revolution lives."
Having no idea what that means, I will just try to act normally and wait for an opportunity to discuss this with my fellows companions.
Great. And they'll say, "Oh yes, her home is right over here, just right across the way." But yes, I'm so glad that you all are here. Actually, no, wait, I am correct. It is somewhere else. You know what? I got my things all mixed up for a second. I think it's further into town. I apologize for that. But yeah, no. The point is, oh yes, go through here. That is our that is where our old factory were. But it's burnt out now, but go through there. And up north a little bit, and we'll point direction, and her home is there. But I will say, as you guys are crossing this bridge, this flatwood plank bridge, at the center, you see this small figure sits with its feet dangling over one side. The figure appears to be talking to itself in bemoaned tones, but then as y'all get closer, the severed bullywug heads nearby erupt in a cacophony of voices. Some indignant, others sympathetic. A few more in a distant row yell, "What? I couldn't hear what they said." And the person that was talking to the sever heads before you guys you see a scarecrow with a clapper claw.
Whoa! Don't see that every day.
And then the clapper claw just the scarecrow kind of just says, "Yeah, well, I haven't seen one of yous in a while." Points to Flav. Yeah, well, so yeah, I'm Clapper Claw. I was talking to the previous monarchs here in Downfall, and they start talking, and they're all, "Oh yes, the King got up the 19th. Oh, he is a weak ruler. I think there's another coup in the works. Yes, I have seen it." And they start arguing with each other. They say, "Oh, everyone's upset ever since Sir Talavar escaped. Said he had some help from the bullywugs. One of them's in court, and one yells, they won't get beheaded. Probably just cut in twine." As they start having this conversation. And they'll stop and they look at Geren and they go, "You're kind of an elf."
Yes, and
"No, that's it."
and these are all former rulers of this area.
Yeah, they'll introduce themselves. They say, "I'm King Gullop, the 13th. This one's the 7th. This one's the 15th, the 12th, the 9th. Yes,
Hey, yo, can you guys harmonize it all?
Of course, I can harmonize. The other one can't. No, they can't because they start arguing with each other.
This place seems to have a lot of leaders.
So where's the blight straw?
It's like, oh, it's just, just don't just keep going up. They'll point to the house. They'll point in the direction where the house is. Over there, oh yeah, she's got Berlova has a pool in her cottage. That's very important. She likes to spend a lot of time bathing in there. And says, "Oh yes, I saw her once." And everyone's, "Oh, she invited me to bathe once." And it's like, no, you're a filthy liar. And like that's why I ordered. You're a filthy liar, and that's why I cut you. That's why I executed you. So yeah. And and then one of them will actually point and ask Krikec. Yeah, Krikec says, "Oh, well, what have you done to get the king's favor?"
King's favor? I've done nothing.
Oh, so are you one of them fancy assassins that
Of course not.
that Gullop II did? He hired some assassins. Oh, he was
This is very confusing. Why do you think we're assassins?
Because we haven't seen you before, so of course a much smarter ruler would hire assassins from outside the town to come in and do the job.
We are not here for a job. We're just here to find Bavlorna. Could you tell us how to get to see her?
Oh, yeah, they keep following everyone else.
You're all very strange here.
I know, they're so bent up on assassinating each other.
And what do you all think this revolution is?
What revolution?
He'll show people the paper. But trying not to show it to whoever was just asking this question. That's who I don't.
Well, whatever it is, it won't be televised, yo.
That's right. I don't actually see anybody asking us questions. But once we're away from that person, I will ask.
All right, show the thing. Show the secret note, and then I'll just paste it in chat here. Must find Illig, the bearer of Muck Stamp.
I mean, do we really want to get involved in their politics?
You hear one of them in our conversation. Yeah, it's very cutthroat. But
It's just funny how
okay, but the area that guys are in, that is totally not the. Actually, it's not the. Barlova's is a wooden structure, stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. As smoke curls up from a hole at its apex. Its windows are blackened out, and the air carries a smell of burnt wood. You see a clothesline attached to one corner of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed and patchwork garments, and this could lead to the another section. I think probably definitely not the watchtower or something, but that's there. And actually, as you all are there, you see another bully. Something yelling in and bullywug, and then you see this another bullywug kind of pop out, kind of from the above hand, looking at all of you, and we'll try to call out in bullywug, and then switch and say, you're there. Oh, you hear in Sylvan, I'm sorry, it says grab a bucket. We have to make sure these fires are out, and looks at you all and says, you there, it'll say in Sylvan, and says, help. This factory's on fire, and if I don't do anything, it's all gonna go up in flames. And this whole town is in trouble.
Who's saying that?
As I take out the... I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Okay, see it now.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose we should help them.
Yeah, I'll grab a bucket and start helping.
Right?
If only I knew how to put out flames with an action.
Do you?
Like a prestidigitation?
Oh.
Yeah. And then he'll look at Zephyr and blink twice before he goes and gets a bucket.
I don't have that spell.
What are you talking about? You've got Druid craft.
I have Druid. I don't think that Okay. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. It shows how often I take the spell.
And then, so they kind of notice, as you guys are kind of getting some buckets, running in here. This whole area is like a charred mess. There's hazy smoke hangs over, scattered piles of burned and broken shells intermixed with whatever those shells contain. You see wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage starting to ignite. This distressed bullywug in a leather smock scurries about with the room with a bucket of water, whose contents is just spilling over the sides, and
I'm gonna start using Druidcraft. I'm gonna point at the flame, say stop, and they go out.
And then you will kind of notice that some of the coal from the fires, it starts popping and jumping out as you see this little things of coal are kind of bouncing out and trying to light. As you spill it, it kind of shakes off and then tries to jump on something to try to like get it set on fire.
I'm gonna look at a piece of coal and be like, "Hey, you're never gonna turn into a diamond like that," and see if I can insult it.
Oh, okay.
I will mock it in a kind of vicious way.
Oh, are you starting combat, or do you want to be kind of more like intimidating?
Well, I want to see if it happens, like if it triggers something in the coal.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Does it trigger? Oh, is there an intelligence minimum with
I can link it.
Show spell. Why can't I? It's given.
It says the target can hear you, though it does not need to understand you.
Ah, okay.
It has to be a creature.
It is not. Well, it's a construct. Oh no, yeah, it's construct is a creature. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's sort of say it sort of just kind of flares up when you. Sorry, I got too many things open. There. Oh no! It sort of looks at you, kind of shakes, and then kind of backs up, and then tries to set. It actually goes by your foot and tries to set your shoe on one of your hooves on fire, but it can't.
Oh, what are you doing that? And I guess I'll try to stomp it out.
Oh no! It tries. It can. Like it tries to flare up, but it's your shoe. It's your foot, not your not like you're wearing shoes. But it doesn't really do anything.
I don't know. Hey, Krikec, come on over here. You got to see this, man. Hey, yo, Billy, let's play some fire putting out tunes, brother.
He's like fire putting out tunes.
What do those sound like?
Never heard that before, and then starts playing. You know, it's still pretty good. And then
like the theme from Backdraft.
Is it back it up? And like playing the bagpipes, and you know the Cole's kind of. It's really cute if they're not trying to do more fires, but they kind of jump in a line. They kind of start dancing to the bagpipes, but they're also trying to set the place on fire.
Like I said, what do we need a roll to put these out?
No,
you don't have to do anything. This is just
maybe I could start doing like a rap and have them kind of follow me in the line and do like a Pied Piper thing, and then lead them all out into the marshy ground where they can't set anything on fire because it's all wet and drippy.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead, throw me performance as well.
I'll be like, this is a song all about how I saved the factory from burning from one side to the other. And with Billy backing me up, do I have advantage?
Sure. All right.
Come on, little Coles, follow Flava Flav. Uncle Flava Flav's gonna take you where it's nice and warm. With a bunch of wood to set on fire. Come on out this way. Follow the sparkly light.
And kind of say that you guys will do a good job of just like getting it out, throwing the water. You leave the coals outside, and all the damp air just kind of extinguishes. The all just kind of like being outside, and then eventually the bullywug that's in the smocks will go to kind of everybody else and be like, oh, says, thank you, thank you very kindly. I'll say in Sylvan, I am Duke Ikrind. I appreciate you keeping my factory from burning. So it's like I heard you guys earlier. At least I heard your bagpiper coming from earlier. What brings you here? And then kind of go over spiel, and he'll say, you know what? Here, he'll kind of hands you all as a group a brooch shaped like a fly with wings that flutter, and he'll say, as long as you wear this brooch, you will earn King Gullup's trust. Forever, how long that will be. I will say, you didn't happen to you don't see around here. You would happen to see another bullywug carrying a bird cage, did you?
We encountered a balloon with a bird cage in it. I can't remember if there was a body.
You guys said out of game. Yes, there was a bot.
There was a bullywug corpse in the bottom of the basket.
It's like, I don't think it's all going down the hill ever since that fairy dragon came into here. It's like, but thankfully, well, if you saw by the birdcage, then the king snakes, surely have eaten that fairy dragon by now. But good on you, because good thing we got that other conspirator, the Knight of Warts, Mogort. But I will tell you, you're definitely a friend of King Golub the 19th, and maybe his reign will be longer than the last one. But thank you all for helping keep my balloon factory from burning down completely. Oh, and can you bring those coals in? I still need it. All the hijinks with the fairy dragon got him way too excited. So I'm glad you're all there to calm him down a bit. And then I could properly put them to work. And then he'll take the coals and kind of kind of chucks them into like various spots where they're supposed to be, and kind of says in Sullivan like, it's like, remember, I could find more coals like you in the at the other. So now that you're cooled off, let's get back to work. And then I'll thank you. But as you guys kind of leave the factory, kind of peeking out, sort of waving you all aside as you see that same scarecrow with the clapper jaws.
I'll approach and ask it how it is.
I'm doing pretty well. I overheard a little bit about you guys seeing the tower, where the balloon-headed. I don't. So something tells me you guys have been around Hither, at least recently. Have you come across any Harengon with the long scarf?
Well, yes, we did. We put him in his place. Well, didn't kill him. We just simply roughed him up and disbanded his men. Why, did he do something to you?
Well, yeah, he took my head. It's like I had a very long time ago. I had a very beautiful, nice a stag head, and that dang long scarf took that. So now I just have to use what I can find. But,
you had a what head?
I had a stag head.
Stag head. Okay, I thought you said hag head.
Oh no, sorry, stag head. But
okay.
Yeah, you guys, since you came across it, that's great. Did you find a stag head while you guys were there?
Guys, did we find a stag head in Andon's stuff?
I don't think so.
And he'll say, "Well, okay, well, I'll tell you what. If you, I don't know if you could find a stag head, but if you do, I'm a pretty good guide around here. I could take you if you want to go to the next to Hither. I know Granny Nightshade over there.
Well, if we find it, we will return it to you.
That'd be great.
Do you know? Well, maybe we are going to see Blight Straw. Maybe she has it. We'll ask and see if we can get it back for you.
Oh yeah. Well, kind of looks like, oh, sure, yeah, sure, yeah.
So I'll look at my fellows. So unless something stops us, where to next?
Hello, it's Calathea.
Hi, welcome back.
Yep, welcome back.
One quick trip to Home Depot later, and I have secured an insufficient space heater that will keep me from freezing. What's happening?
I just pied Piper some coal, yo.
I don't know what that means.
And there's a bunch of bullywugs that want to kill each other, and we're trying to stay out of it.
Yeah, Krikec doesn't want to be an assassin, yo.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very peaceful option.
Yeah, the bullywugs apparently constantly fight over the throne and kill each other over it, and we're just trying to stay out of their politics.
We can't convince them to find peace or anything.
No, we just received a message that said the revolution lives. So
Oh yeah, we should get out of here before we get caught up in anything.
Well, we did find someone who could be a guide to Hither.
We got an offer. We just need to find a stag's head.
Yeah, we gotta find one of them.
What is stag's head? Like an actual stag's head?
Like a scarecrow head.
The scarecrow head, who is Clapperjaw, kind of told the party, since it was kind of mentioned that they traveled, at least by the Telemy Tower, so I kind of figured, hey, did you come across this Harengon named Longscarf? Because he took his Longscarf took his old head, which was originally a stag's head. And so he's been just had to make do with this scarecrow head. And then asked if the party actually came across a stag's head. And say if they did, he would offer to be a guide to Hither. But you are also given a task from King Gullop. And King Gullop has asked you all, since we're all friends and you were part of the new court, although he was initially upset because there was not a proper herald introduction, except Billy playing the bagpipes like a boss, that, hey, I found this book that I obviously did not steal or have stolen. Can you go to Blightstraw's cottage and give it to her and explain to her that I will find the person who stole it, but I'm such a good, ally, I found it and returning it to you. So he's asked the party to deliver that, and please add the message of King Gullop definitely had nothing to do with however it got into his hands, but being a good ally, he brought it back to him. And a lot of asking for finding. I'll drag you back on to the map.
I have a token. She just has no name tag, so she's hard to find.
Let me update that.
Thank you for catching me up. I kind of know what's happening. I'll figure it out. Okay. Just like my fairy, my night is chaotic.
And does fairies do they have dark vision? Is it like 60 feet like normal, or?
Nope, fairies have no dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
That's good to know.
But I have the light cantrip.
Alright.
And I have dancing lights. Whoa, what are you doing in my character sheet?
No, nothing. Just I needed it to update the token, so now can drag it.
Oh, it's doing that thing where it duplicates all of your attacks 47 times. I don't know why. I'm gonna refresh. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I didn't do that. I just messed with the token. But yes, you'll be all directed towards the cottage, along with Billy, who's just been dropping the beats. To the cottage. To be what? Oh, okay.
Did I lose connection again?
Sorry, say that again.
I was gonna say something happened. Everything went black and white.
I just kind of updated tokens. Okay, so how they told well the directions and yes, it all good now. You they tell you to take a skiff, take the boat back, or they'll let you use any skiff. Take a boat, and you will take it to over here in the downfall by there are 4 flights of wooden steps rising out the swamp, ending in a trapdoor. And you'll see the underside of Barlova's cottage. So you kind of have to go to the island in the middle. And from there, I am going to take you to the new map.
Oh, red bar and roll 20.
Kind of put you guys here. Can you guys see each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to refresh.
Alrighty.
My roll 20 stopped as well. I'm gonna try to get
Oh
it.
no.
Restart.
Right.
I'm good.
Okay. You guys a little bit better, or?
Still loading, but you can keep going.
Okie dokie. Oh, right. So as they sort of kind of as the boat as you kind of ride the skiff, there's like this little walkway bridge, and as you take it, it's that there's not like there's only the only entrance that they seems to have is if you take this kind of winding steps from the skiff, kind of the middle, and you kind of end up there's like a little trap door that kind of leads the way down, and you sort of find yourselves in it's almost like this like little pool area as you kind of come down. Kind of a strange location. Take a trapdoor, kind of go further. As the first thing you'll notice is this recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles takes up most of this large square room. A stagnant water fills the depression to the depth of 1 foot. Rising from the pool center is the head of a stone well that gives off a unpleasant, pungent odor. In one of the pool stands a tall, dirty, free-standing mirror in an oval frame. Floating on the water is a large lily pad. And creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. This walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available service is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. Dressing dummies are pushed together in one corner, and a wooden staircase spirals up from another corner as 5 closed doors lead from the room. And but you see the kind of dummies there.
Huh.
Sort of kind of interesting way that kind of leads, but yeah, do you guys sort of end up here from taking a bunch of wood planks from a trapdoor. You'll end up here.
I guess we can like start helping with some of these plates, right? And Flava's gonna go over here and start casting mending.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can start casting mending on some of these plates. As you're kind of doing it, you kind of realize that there are actually a lot more plates. You take it one plate, fix it up, put it down. There's like another plate, and you start moving ahead and but actually, go ahead, Flav, go ahead and give me a perception check as you're kind of doing that. And I should go on the.
I'm getting into it. Like I'm spinning them while I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like on one finger, and then like doing the flip around the back.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I'm looking like Tom Cruise in Cocktail.
I just go into town. But you know what? The issue is just you just keep coming up. All these plates seem to keep coming. Like you clean, do a pile, put on a corner, and you look, and that pile, there's only a couple of them. It's like more just kind of like are coming down.
So what's with these mannequins?
I could go to the mannequins. Now, the mannequins there were 7 of them. They're humanoid shape. Looks like they're dressing dummies. 4 of them are medium size and 3 are small size. And they're all adorned with like shoddy home stitched garments. Calathea, you're looking up. You don't see any like spot where it just looks like it's kind of like one of those things that you think one dish is done, but there's like a hidden pile somewhere else, and you pull it out to clean it, and then like another pile that was hidden kind of just comes sliding down. It is a marvel of dirty dishes, of dirty dish history. Okay, but yeah. Other than that, you guys don't hear any kind of like people coming down or stomping as you guys are making through. So you guys kind of seemingly have this area to yourself at this point.
Yeah, are these doors?
Can you highlight them again?
I guess we can go check it out before we head upstairs.
Sure.
Let's take a look around.
Currently looking for Blightstraw. You just entered into her home.
Oh. Do we want to dig through her stuff, or do we want to go outdoor?
Did we knock? Did she like answer the door? Do we hear?
No, actually, as you got up, it led you to kind of like a trap door, and you just kind of entered home. Like there's no guards. There's no one that's kind of directed. You just kind of they told you where to go, and it's kind of a weird way how you guys got there, but essentially took the skiff to like the middle of the essentially that little town of Downfall, and you just kind of took this winding things, and then you went up into her home. It's one of those. That makes more sense. I'm sorry. How it's arranged is the house is kind of like on stilts, essentially. And then you just kind of took away and you took a trap door up. So you guys kind of entered from here. But so far,
Okay.
No one has kind of come up to greet. It's just kind of a big house.
Now, Blightstrap, is she like a good person or a bad person?
No, she's one of the coven.
Right. I was gonna say she's one of the 3 hags, but like, so why are we coming here to talk to her? I'm sorry, guys, I'm so confused.
She may have info about our things.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might not be like a nice conversation.
Yes, and she might have information on where you guys need to go, and is responsible. One of the 3 responsible for everything, kind of being out of whack, and why you can't just.
Gotcha.
And the
Yeah, the whole realm
King
of
gave us a book to give back to the hag as well.
That's right, we have that book. I remind the party if we need to, she's allergic to people running widdershins.
What?
Yeah, they told us that at the carnival. You don't remember?
What's a widder?
The unicorn told us we have to go counterclockwise.
It's in that Face Squadron Rumblebuds notes. Because
counterclockwise around what?
Just counterclockwise.
I don't know what Widdershins is either. I had to look it up. It's like counterclockwise. Okay.
It's counterclockwise in Scottish.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a not totally awful notes document going if anyone wants to add stuff to it.
But yeah, did you like I said, you guys want to try check opening doors then, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one. Yeah, I have to take out the dynamic lighting. You can see. No, you can't see. Okay. Oh my gosh, these things are a pain. Okay. Can you see now? Can you guys see now?
We can see the room.
Okay, into that room. Okay. That room.
Can I sort of fly out over this water and see if I see anything in it? Just maybe like 5 feet above the water.
Sure. Let me get into to describe the room, and then can yep, you most certainly can start doing that.
Cool.
Okay, so the door does creak loudly when you guys open it, and it's a large cupboard stands alone in this dark room. There are fine scrollwork frames, the cupboard's 2 doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. And the panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil. But you guys go ahead, give me an investigation check. All right.
Al's playing the rogue, isn't he?
No, I was playing the Druid, I believe.
Oh.
I was is playing the Ranger in the other game. Sigarda and Geren, as well as Zephyr. Looking at the cupboard, it looks like it can be rotated in a looks like you can rotate clockwise the hourglass sigil.
But what if we rotate counterclockwise?
I cannot do it.
What is the clock at currently?
Oh, it
I
looks
think
like
it's
an
an
hourglass
hourglass.
sigil, so it's
Do you think we should rotate it?
All that would do is it would just start counting down.
Oh, and sorry, as we could, Calathea was checking out the pool. All right. All right, as you are, okay, go and give me a perception check, Calathea. As you're kind of flying through, flying by the pool. Okay, Calathea, is it perception check, please?
Sorry, I'm on it.
Oh, awesome. Okay. As you are sort of moving around, you one kind of notices a magic mirror.
I don't get too close to the magic mirror.
Yeah, well, of course, it kind of looked. It's kind of have this sort of very reflective surface, but in the pool, you can smell very faintly, as you especially get around the well, that the water itself, it's higher, more acidic, I guess, than normal. I mean, it's swamp and it's also gas, so you don't just like the swamp gas, but it's kind of you get this like tinge in your nostrils, like a acidic smell.
If I gave me a couple of days, I could probably clean.
I'll say, Clea, go ahead, give me a nature check.
Me?
Yep.
Calathea knows that bogs are acidic, whereas fens are kind of alkaline.
Yeah, well, It's acidic. You know, again, it's kind of faint. If you didn't know any better, you'd feel like maybe there's like a gelatinous cube or something, maybe nearby in the pool itself, or maybe deeper into the well.
I'll tell the party. And I'm also staying like 5 feet above the water. I'm not getting too close, just in case. Staying out of like gelatinous cube range.
Well, like I said, earlier, like I said, you said you're 5 feet from the water, so you smell the acidic from there. So.
Zephyr's gonna check the door on the left.
Okay. All right, that door. And you see what looks like a workshop. And as I gosh.
Whoa.
What is that?
Yes, flies buzz about this disordered room, landing occasionally an animal carcass that lies strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools: saws, knives, scalper, the hand crank drill, a sewing thread, and needles and awls. Around several taxidermed subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between two windows and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors. Each one is an artless combination of two or more animals. And
do we see a stag's head in here?
You actually do not see. Well, I will say you look at an area. Actually, go ahead as a party. Go give me a nature check as well as perception checks.
I know nothing about nature.
All right.
I
So
spent way too much time in Mechanus.
As you guys are kind of looking around this place, kind of doing a little once over. For example, like this crate here, kind of open it up, and this harmless swarm of flies, kind of erupts out and kind of passes through all of you before it just leaves the thing. And looks like it's trying to go somewhere else, but as it kind of leaves, it contains a carcass of a curled up 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back. And you guys figure out that that's the corpse of a basilisk. And while you don't see the stag's head, it looks like there were, you can find on one of the work tables, it looks like there are trimmings. It looks like there are pieces like of a stag, kind of like you do like cleaning it up. It looks like they're kind of gnarled. A piece of a skag. It's kind of bits and pieces. But as you guys are looking, you do find a small box with drawers that contain glass eyes, but one of the eyes is made of wood. I guess. +1 wooden glass eye.
Wouldn't it just be a wooden eye then?
Well, at the party you gained 1 wooden glass eye. Oh yeah, sure. No, it's just a wooden eye, but. But yeah, other than that little, and of course the smell is pretty terrible. You guys can easily take the stairs from there, and I'll drag you to
Yeah, I guess we'll go upstairs.
another portion of. I found a bunch up, and then I'll drag you all portion of that. Wait, why? Okay. Why is everybody picking their character over Flava Flav?
Because it's like automatically putting it like
Yeah,
in
it keeps
where-
it keeps trying to take people just trying to rush on Flava Flav.
you know, it happens.
And take the stairs up. I wonder if these are okay.
Are these like family portraits, yo?
You know, you look at all these portraits, and the walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. They're rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. And all of them are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. And there's a closed door here. Closed door here, and right next to Zephyr and Sigarda. Also, yep, door here, and a door down here.
I'm just going to open this door.
All right.
Oh, hello there. Do the Obi-Wan thing.
All right. As you hello there, there are two creatures having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armchair. She's a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. It is clad in a shapeless garment. It sits on the end of a love seat with its legs pulled up underneath it. Flies flit into and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't speaking, and two tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets. This whole room, Sigurd opened, is dirty. There are dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. And the furniture was perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin model, and every surface in the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall, in one corner is a hulking wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner.
It is now bedtime. I can come back later.
Oh, come kind of piping out says, "Oh, it's always a bad time, but do Yeah, you come in. I can hear you all in the back. Go, come in. Come in. Since you found
Is that,
yourselves
is,
in
is
my
that the
home.
Wicked Witch of the West? I'm trying to remember if that's like from like Wizard of Oz. Kind of looks like it. Oh, she's bigger than us.
The tall, slender figure here. She'll sort of smile at you all, but says, "Oh welcome. You find yourselves in my home, and I guess the proper thing to do is at least offer you some tea."
Tea would be nice. We had something to return to you.
Oh.
Who has the book?
I think Krikec was carrying it, yo.
Yeah, sounds right.
I motion to Krikec.
A book. Where did we find this book?
It's the one that gave you with the note.
Oh, that's a different one.
That was a note.
Yeah, so
was that when I was
Flav
gone?
Flav and was talking with Billy, introducing themselves, while you guys were kind of heaving. Krikec got a note about help us, let the revolution commence.
Oh, right, this book. Yeah, this one right here. And Flavor will walk up and be like, "Hey, the frog, the Bullywog Frog King wanted you to have this back because he says he's like your hugest fan, and he's gonna smash the people that did the bad things."
No. And hearing that, say, how? Oh, well, thank you so much. And you said that he is currently looking. Oh, lovely. Well. Oh well, since you're here and you've done me a chore. How can Bablorna Blightstraw, why would you grace me with the visit?
Oh, I did not. Forgive my manners. I did not expect. No, I was in the company of one of the three. I bow graciously and say, well, we're kind of looking for information, and we have various requests. Let me discuss among my companions which one we want to field.
Do we know which hag has our lost thing? I'm trying to remember timelines in my head.
Let's see, tracker. So if we're going on the original,
because I know we changed it after the.
Yeah, we changed. Okay, so a lot. Nightshade. Okay. The only one who had Ascadelia had the original missing 3 inches, and that was he couldn't light non-magical fires, and Blightstraw had it. But everyone else that was missing, who couldn't tie or untie a non-magical rope, then I believe. Oh, Krikec, actually, your handwriting was also stolen by one of Blightstraw's, and you can't light non-magical fires. That was the original one.
Yep.
Well, I think we should field that one then.
Well, but I thought we undid that, and we're looking for Juniper.
Yeah, Juniper felt more appropriate because it just kind of gave it all a reason.
Do we know who has Juniper?
Actually, at this point, no. You just know she
Okay,
is
so
lost.
the unicorns didn't tell us. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think we should exchange her book for information on Juniper.
Okay. What about you guys? What do you think?
I mean, that sounds good. This is the first chance we had to actually get information on where Juniper might be, so yeah.
And through the right of reciprocity, she does owe us something.
All right. We all filled that question. We really want to know where Juniper is, the owlbear.
Oh, well, okay, so you kind of bring it up, and she kind of leans back and chuckles. Oh, you want to know about Juniper? Oh, you are so good news, bad news for you. I'm afraid I could not get my claws on Juniper, or else I would have posed her a statue. I want to say over there would have been a lovely piece, but no, she escaped my grasp. She is not in Hither, but I have chores that need to be done. So, since you two are so resourceful enough at finding my missing book, I can send you all to help me. I need someone to help fix my preservation pool. I think some of my it's not running as well as it normally does, and I think something's going on. So, if you could find some way to fix whatever's wrong with my pool, and I need one of you to pick up a crate of animal carcasses, and then you bring it to me, and of course after that I can see about helping you find out about where your owl bear is.
Well, that is multiple favors. Can we also add to this? We are looking for a stag head for a scarecrow and the heart of the man whose heart you exchanged for a goat. Would you be willing to do that if we did your chores as well?
She'll kind of look, but well, y'all need. I say being as well groomed as I am, it takes a lot of time. So, once you do that, you allow me to rest in the pool that you fix, and allow me time to, after resting my pool, doing some things, I could see about helping you out there. You guys go ahead and give me an insight check.
Sure. I believe her.
She's just she's rocking, relaxing, probably lazy.
I can respect lazy. Lazy is good.
Okay, play Flav. So far, so good. Yeah, Geren and I'll say my Phalos. Go ahead and roll me an I'll give you a reroll on that, or advantage.
Better.
Okay. The Zephyr. Oh,
Yeah,
Geren. Nice.
It's
Nice. Okay, so. All right, so as a group, you definitely have the feeling of she's definitely responsible. One of these three that are responsible for everything out of whack. Like she's having you do all these extra tasks and doing other stuff. Like she's definitely bending the rules, a lot. Like maybe even broken a little bit, just to maybe help. Like she's a, she's trying to milk extra things out of you way more. And then once you kind of mention, bringing the extra, bringing the extra things like bringing the heart back and the stag's head, kind of, she kind of has an uncomfortable face, like asking more favors. And then
the rules have been getting broken, especially like by the Harengons, for instance.
Yeah,
and we think that the reason why things are out of whack is because of the hags.
Yes, so the hag's like, oh,
you're not breaking the rules of rules, are you? I kind of say, kind of chidingly, not insultingly, just kind of like, oh, you wouldn't be.
I think she's making her own rules.
I'm pretty sure we're playing by someone's rules.
And she's playing by the rules of numero uno. She will say, oh, the rule of hospitality. Oh, just why would you say such a thing? This is my.
I mean, reciprocity.
Oh, and I have a lot that need to be done. I mean, asking for information, Juniper. I mean that's high.
Well, the book is certainly so important that it's worth the information on Juniper.
I think it's fine.
Oh, go ahead.
We can't expect more than what she's willing to give.
Okay, Zephyr, can you repeat that? You kind of cut up a little bit.
I don't think we're going to be able to expect more than what she's willing to give.
And we can only give what we're willing to give in return. So if she's not going to give us more information, I suppose we can just go on our way.
We do need a guide, however.
We can always look for Stag's Head on our own. But information on Juniper could be given in exchange for the 3 chores.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, she's kind of waiting for so what? Oh,
It sounded like she gave us info on Juniper. I think we should be asking for something for something else in return for these chores, if we're going to do these chores at all.
That's true. She did give us information on Juniper.
Never.
So, how about the heart? Or do we want the Stag's Head?
Do we really even want to do these chores?
Well, we gotta get something.
One was like dealing with the dead animals, and Calathea basically no.
Well, we gotta get the Stag's Head in order to get the guide to Hither.
And we think for sure she has it?
I mean, she has a bunch of taxidermy.
Your question, just before we start doing this, where there's a debate amongst our comrades, do you happen to have a stag head?
She'll say, I have had lots of animals, and you guys have seen like shavings of a stag, of the antlers in the taxidermy room.
Well, we've seen shavings.
I've seen lots of animals that come through here, And my prized ones I have my trophy, but there's only those who really want to commit to being such a good helper for me. And then I can maybe show you some of my more valuable treasures.
So I think either way, we're going to have to either play her game or commit to the brutality of force, and I don't want to fight her.
I don't want to fight.
So it looks like we're playing her game.
Yep, like any good old one of the Dragon Quest, we have to go on a series of fetch quests for the person before they betray us.
Of
Right.
course. I mean, there has to be at least that part. I was gonna say I'll double check real quick. I think.
Well, you said you needed a pool checked on.
Yes, the pool. Yeah, my favorite pool.
It's the one downstairs in that well-like thing.
Oh yes, by the well. I used to bathe there all the time, but lately the water's just it's not coming out. Something's wrong with it.
Well, we do know there's a gelatinous cube in there. Is that what might be gumming it up?
Well, if it's so, if you know what it is, it must be easy for you all to take care of that thing.
Let's examine the pool and give it a little bit of a think, shall we? Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Then we'll see about getting her. I'm sorry. Calathea, I know you're squeamish around animals, and I just, I'll handle it so you don't have to.
Yeah, Calathea is vegan and she's not going to play in the taxidermy room. Sorry.
No, I understand, and you have my sympathies. I'm sorry, my friend.
And then kind of go down around the stairs and all right.
Okay, got a question.
We should be more careful with what we say in front of the hag. We're telling him we already knew the cube was there. We gave up information and making it seem easier, like we're doing less of a job.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
She will eat all of our words.
I am so used to being honest and forthright. That is my failing. I was not much of a political. They mostly sent me on errands.
So how are we going to deal with this cube?
Okay.
I guess you either lure it out and kill it or lure it out and convince it to go live somewhere else.
I was kind of wondering if we couldn't, is there a way to flush the pool?
Well, the gelatinous cube is what's making the pool acidic, so...
Maybe we make it dance, Everybody likes to dance.
Sadly, the only way I know how to deal with a gelatinous cube is to hit it, but I don't know if we want to just kill it for, being bathwater.
There's no way to reason with a gelatinous cube. I say we just try to get rid of it as humanely as possible, but it seems like we're going to have to deal with it that way.
We will still have to manage to get it out of the pool.
I could fly over it and shoot a firebolt down.
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about just throwing a javelin down there to get its attention.
Ooh, what if we pop a hole in it and then we fix the hole after?
That might work.
Got to drain the water anyway, right?
Sure.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I got a spear. I could easily whittle a hole in the bottom of that. And then if somebody has the mending cantrip, we can mend it.
Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of mending, yo.
Well, then we have a plan. But Flavor Flav, you do the talking this time. I'm putting my foot in my mouth too much.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's pop a hole in this bad boy. Get this party started. Maybe a couple holes. Get it go faster.
Right. I'll go up under where this is, and I'll use my reach weapon to kind of drill a hole so the ooze drains out and then get out of the way of the gelatinous cube as it just kind of plonks into the swamp.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just for seeing how effective. Sigarda, can you give me a couple of athletics checks?
I will gladly do that. Advantage or disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
Normal.
Kinda. Yeah, it's just like just you guys spending time too. Okay. And then you're just kind of running away. And then
yeah, I'm not going to fight it. I am just going to let it plop down and then let Flavoris mend it once it's drained.
Okay. The well get your dreams out, and yeah, let's see, sort of oozing out of the eventually is a gelatinous. It was a gelatinous cylinder, but now it's kind of flattened, where it's it's more cube-like. I guess it was here, and now that it's kind of spread out, it's here, and it just kind of floats.
I was doing it under the hut. I mean, was that possible?
Under, kind of like you're like the base of the well, right?
Yeah, like at the base of the well at the bottom of.
Yeah,
I thought. Oh, must be a miscommunication. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Like you kind of drill the bottom of the well, so yeah, the ooze kind of plops kind of into kind of the pool instead of being in the well.
Oh, I thought we were trying to drain the pool first and then do the well thing.
Oh, I didn't think we could drain the pool because the well was plugged with the cube.
Oh, well, we were going to make holes in the other parts and then mend the holes.
Okay.
That's what I thought we were doing. Is we were draining like this stuff.
No, I was draining this.
Okay.
Oh, because if it's stuck in there, then we could just start doing that and make it crawl towards us, and then we can lead it on a merry chase.
Yeah, we'll lead it outside and kind of. We're gonna. I guess I'll be bait. I'll kind of goad it so that it follows me, and I'm gonna lead it basically into the swamp and then just ditch it.
Okay. Actually, really quick. Flav. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're kind of coaxing it by just kind of doing like a come on, kill me kind of a deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like Malcolm, holding the flare.
Oh yeah.
Which didn't go very well.
Nope.
I should have said like Dr. Grant.
Geren, go ahead.
Yes.
Roll me 20. Yeah, Garen, go and roll me just a d20. Okay. I'll say, Sigarda, And as you are trying to lead, go ahead and give me a. I want to say like kind of an intimidation check. You're just kind of like going to it and pointing, like, come on, get me.
Yeah, I can actually do this. I've got a reach weapon, so I don't have to like hurt it. I can just like gently prod it.
Sure.
Are they saying just have like 0 intelligence or almost?
Yeah,
like
one intelligence. Got it. So
It's
like
just gonna be like food and go after the closest thing.
So we'll just say like Billy is like still he's like getting nervous because it's a gelatinous cube, and Billy is kind of huddled, and he kind of is getting close to Geren. And actually, no, Billy is medium sized.
and I can have the rest of you guys wait upstairs.
And he kind of starts nervously starts pelting with the bagpipes, and then you notice as the gelatinous is kind of moving towards.
Oh, we're moving.
Calathea, doing the come here. It starts rippling.
And then
But you guys are moving.
Billy, get over here, yo.
come on, run. Which way is the door out?
Well, there's the trap door that but yeah, you can try to bust out here and then kind of dive in and.
Yeah, I was gonna try and lead it out the window and then off the edge.
Yeah, essentially.
Zephyr,
Like,
get out.
Run this way, buddy.
Go ahead. Give me persuasion.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't still have my rerolls from the
Yeah, it stops, and then it kind of. If actually, it kind of starts moving towards Billy, kind of rippling.
Oh no!
I should have firebolt that.
Come here, over here. No, shake the ass. Come here. I will prod it gently with the spear to just kind of not do a lot of damage, just like one point.
Sure, yeah. Go give me another. Intimidation.
Come on, come and get me.
Okay.
I'm the bigger.
Yeah, it will start.
And we will open this door and stand in front of it.
Let's start kind of sliding. It will it'll break the glass, like the door window, just sort of slide through.
Oh, I hope she doesn't bill us.
Come get it.
It just starts melting everything.
Come get it. Flop.
And then you just see it sort of like it starts floating towards a downfall.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
I also want to say,
All right, Flavor.
Bullywug is like, oh, hey, look, look at
So
that.
you've just unleashed a bullywug on an unsuspecting village.
Yep.
Or
Not my
accused
problem.
An unsuspecting bullywug village.
Yep.
You're more evil than I thought.
Hey, listen, they apparently kill each other for sport.
They can deal.
All right, we will mend let Flavor bend the pool.
If we start hearing screams, then we'll know there's something.
We start hearing screams, we'll fix it. Until then, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Funny enough, you are supposed to go back into town.
Yep.
To pick up the crates.
God, this might be our problem more quicker than we thought.
I think we should just kill it and get it over with, but
While it's going away, I'm just gonna start shooting it with firebolts.
Yeah, let's just let the flyer snipe it.
You start like fighting, and then it sort of sinks deeper into the water where the firebolt can't go.
Oh, it's smarter than I thought.
well, we have to go down there to get those carcasses anyway, so I have a feeling that we're gonna run into that thing regardless.
Yeah, let's go try and find the carcasses before it does.
Funny enough, I was thinking of I think it was the demon hardcover that had like, I think there was a awakened gelatinous cube or something.
I remember that cube, and I remember that hardcover.
Yeah, I think I remember it. The early cover, like it's like, oh, I'm sentient.
It was cute at first, then it got annoying.
Well,
Is it like Rimuru Tempest?
Not nearly as overpowered and adorable. Just like Rimuru, we would have no problem out of the abyss. Orcus would be dead by the time we got to the Mesobairns. And
oh, right. And then, let's see, is you all... Let's just kind of do a little fast forward a little bit, because it's a very kind of easy thing to do, which is go and pick up a package. You're picking up a crate filled with animal carcasses for Barlova to stuff. And as soon as you do bring it to Bavlorna Blightstraw, she says, oh, I need a rest. I need to... and I need to go back to the pool and get my skin moistened. And then you said you want to look at my collections. You're looking at a stag head. We'll see how I can help you all, since you're doing just enough. She will tell you that, you know what, while you are all here, gonna say, let me group you all together, because what she will tell you is, well, while she is resting, and I think you all can keep her other guests company, while you're here, and tell us all about yourselves, and don't you don't have to spare any details. I'm sure they'll want to know everything as much as possible. And I'm just build a corner, and I will say it takes a short rest. I'll give you guys time to have a short rest, because you guys, since you have encountered one of the hags, you guys are able to level to 3.
Yay.
Since you had a first encounter, and you guys are being so helpful, so can end it there. Yeah, you guys end at 3, and yeah, we'll kind of continue if you during this short rest. What do you do about this charming person who she'll introduce herself as Charm? She wants to get
wait, she's not the hag?
No, she's not the hag.
Oh my god.
But no, the actual hag is downstairs.
I had them just pegged so wrong. I thought she was in charge.
No.
She might be menacing, but she's not. The hags are typically hideous.
I mean, look at that smile.
Hey, yo, beauty's under that skin.
Well, that's true. I mean, generally hags make an effort to look at least decent when they hide themselves. Charm, how long you known Lightwater?
We will stop it actually right here. I feel like it's a good point because it'll give you guys a chance to level your characters, because then you'll be able to have a short rest. I feel like that'd be enough. It's not like you got had anything crazy happen to you guys yet. So, but hey, level 3.
Yeah.
And then we will continue on. Yeah, so far, look at our schedule.
I am not.
The 19th.
19th is good. I can't do the 26th because I will be out. Yeah, we'll be out of town. Just letting you know.
I'm good with the 19th.
Yeah. So far, 19th seems like okay, but afterwards it's gonna be a no-go. The second.
I'm out next weekend because I'm driving across the country.
Oh, okay. You're out on the 19th. Okay. And then the second, I don't know, because I got Lynn's family in town. Might have to.
That's all right. A 2-week respite isn't a bad thing.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
Family comes first. You're a busy man.
Nope, could appreciate it, but all right, y'all. Well, I hope you had a decent time, and yeah, we'll play again soon. So have a good one, y'all.
Right.